Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. I'm of course the Battle Room, and today I'm joined by Raghav. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. I've had a long day and I haven't had time to think about Pokemon. And now that I do, I'm trying to watch the best possible match I could, the best content, the best educational resource. So we have to go to the GOAT.
We gotta go to the goat. It's time to watch Wolfe Glick play some Pokemon today. So I figured, he had a couple matches from this regional stream, and I figured let's start with the first one. Really showcase this team that he brought, right? And against Dorian Kang, who also went pretty deep into the tournament. I'm not familiar with the player, but they ended up finishing 9-3, which is really solid, all things considered. But yeah, today we're going to watch Wolfe Glick versus Dorian, and then tomorrow we're going to watch Wolf versus Alex Rand. So if you enjoy that type of content, please comment and also subscribe, and maybe you'll watch tomorrow's video. But let's get into this one. Let's talk about the team. Let's talk about what we're seeing here. Wolf with his fun little costume. He's having a little fun on stream today. I think it is going to hurt his Drip War score a little bit. We'll have to wait and see later. Who knows? Maybe it's going to buff the score. But let's talk about his team. Let's talk about what he brought to this tournament for the first tournament of the year. What did you think about it when you saw this team, Raghav?
Honestly, I was a little surprised. My first thought was, no assault vest. Crazy. Other than that, it's some pretty standard Pokemon, except obviously that Zoroark and Whimsicott. Whimsicott's not like crazy, but it's just not that popular right now. No haze or tailwind on that Dragonite. In fact, it's Terra fighting low kick. I didn't notice that. That's a little crazy. Kind of respected as just a hard Kingambit answer. But he's got some interesting choices. Obviously, the Metal Coat Golden Go, Mirror Herb Incin, and Zoroark for speed control to help all of his other Pokemon out. And then a Fake Tears Whimsicott to pair with the Blood Moon and the Golden Go and the Zoroark. So he's got a lot of good things going, but I wouldn't have thought to put them together.
Yeah, I actually had the honor to play this team not once, but twice at the Milwaukee Regionals. I played both of Wolf's friends, Aaron Trailer and Yuki. I did lose to Aaron Trailer in round two, and I did beat Yuki in day two. But I remember my first thought when I saw this team is, holy fuck, this is so weak to Incineroar. Granted, I did lose with my Incineroar, but I was like, damn. They're really going to have to work hard to beat Incineroar. It really is going to be on that Blood Moon. Otherwise, I was like, damn, lots of mind games with the Zoroark. Zoroark is a nightmare in team preview. It kind of felt like when I was playing trailer, at least in our matchup specifically, it was like, can I guess Zoroark? If yes, I can win the game. If no, it's going to be really hard with that taunt. But I think this team is really cool. I think there's a lot of like really nuanced stuff that can go into playing Zoroark, the positioning of your back Pokemon, how you even fake the Zoroark, and like how effective it is at faking. I think it also requires a lot of really precise team building to make Zoroark really shine, because this thing is actually pretty good. Like, it's pretty decent. It has good speed. It's got Icy Wind. It does have a lot going for it in this current regulation, and it's really obnoxious because if you do get it wrong, sometimes that can just be the game, right? Like if he is in the lead. And one other big thing, I promise I'll let you go, Rago, is that having Zoroark is like being the Zoroark player, you're playing with perfect information. You know what's going on, but the other player doesn't, and I think that's just a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you put that beautifully. I think another thing for Zoroark is that its typing makes it immune to all of Annihilape's moves, which is
Hmm.
really helpful, especially when you're running things like Golden Go and you have another normal type like Ursaluna. But yeah, this team is really dangerous because it has a lot of like immediate burst potential with that Ursaluna, and
Hmm.
if you kind of have to respect it. Like Tailwind plus Ursaluna is so annoying, and you have to respect it. But if he's actually just wearing a disguise, let's say he's got a little mustache and a fake nose on, you're fucked if you get it wrong. So I do really like this choice. It gives him, the control when to turn it up, when to, just play it straight, I guess. And I also like that we're watching this match and the next one because he's playing the same six Pokemon in both matches. So it's really cool. We get to watch it kind of chronologically and see how he dissects it and how this goes, especially because his opponent here forgot his first name, Mr. Kang.
Dorian.
He is using the team that actually is the most broken and most popular team in the format. So Wolf surely has a plan into it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think Wolf definitely has some sort of plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to initiate said plan and how he's going to approach this matchup, because I think I would be damned if Wolf did not have a plan. It's the best team in the entire format. Like, this is the team to beat in the format. So he's got to have a plan. He's got to have a, he's got to have something here. He's got to have a plan.
Yeah, I mean, we've broken down this team a few times on the channel now. The only difference I really see is that Ninetales said again, Lorcy had the Ground Terra Blast, Alex had the Encore with Icy Wind, and he's got neither Terra Blast nor Encore nor Disable, but it's got both Icy Wind and Aurora Veil. Other than that, just your standard, Suck and Fuck Bros, Rillaboom Instant, Double Fake Out, Blood Moon or Saluna with that Yawn, and then the really popular Grassy Seed Sneasler now that I invented, we'll just give it to me. And a Golden Go, the best Pokemon in the format. So it's a really standard team now, really strong, and it just has a lot of flexible game modes.
Yeah, I think it's just like, it's a really good example of just like a team that lets the player play well. I think you have fake outs, you have setup, like it's just really all you could want. You can approach any matchup any way you really want to. All the Pokemon are bringable and everything. It's just so much utility packed into one tight team. So I'm very curious to see, like, it does also come down to how well you can play it, right? Like, because we saw some people winning the tournament with this team. It's won a tournament before, it's won two. But then we also see some people falter with it, right? Like, there was a lot of people at 5-3 who were not able to pilot it. So we'll have to see how Dorian approaches this matchup, and especially because this is a huge advantage going into this one. He has the team to beat, and Wolf has an absurd, crazy style team. So we're going to see Instant Sneasler into the Golden Go and Whimsicott, and okay, that's fucking Zoroark right off the bat. It's going to be Zoroark Golden Go. We see the truth, but yeah, so I mean, I think
Dorian's happy to have led his Incineroar, definitely. And I think you don't even care about that Whimsicott right now because you have an Incin out. I'm really happy with just like a Protect and Knockoff into Golden Go. It's so funny how I didn't think about Bitter Malice being used so defensively, but I feel like Wolf's showcasing it pretty well even in this situation. Doesn't have to switch in his own Incineroar, but because he can just Bitter Malice the instant, and Goldie's going to take a hit no matter what.
Right, yeah. I mean, I think having that the -1 ability off the bat is really, really cool. And the Pokemon hits, like, decently hard, right? Because it's going to be max special attack. So Wolf's just taking a really, really solid, safe approach here. Just weakening Incineroar and then just trying to set up with this Golden Go, which I respect. I think it's strong. I think Golden Go is the sweeper here. I think, actually, that team, the Lele team, the Dorian team, is actually kind of annoyed by Golden Go, too. It can be very annoying. Holy shit, Wolf hit him with the sauce this turn one.
I mean, I don't think this is a terrible outcome for Dorian because you can get the knockoff on the Golden Go, and then the Sneasler is able to hit the Golden Go a little bit harder now that it's teared out of that beautiful Ghost Steel typing, which Sneasler usually can't touch at all. These are running acrobatics, but still resisted. Now, the CC is going to hurt, honestly. Even though it ate that knockoff, we see Wolf running a little bit of a bulkier Goldie.
Yeah, Golden Go ate that shit crazy. But yeah, I think Golden Go can live. I'm thinking it can live the CC here if it needs to. We're probably going to see Rillaboom come in to give it the speed boost. But he also does now know that it is Zoroark. And there he is. I mean, I don't know. Does this Golden Go live?
I think Golden Go might live, but it's still pretty negative because this Golden Go can is threatened by that Grassy Glide, that Rillaboom. It doesn't have the Metal Coat anymore.
Oh.
And Golden Go barely survives. I had a
nuts.
feeling it would just barely live.
That's clutch. I mean, now it's looking pretty good. Like, this is a free Icy Wind, and this is gonna be a huge Mega Rain. Also, that Rillaboom is ginormous, dude. Look at him. He's huge.
He is the tallest gorilla in the town right now.
And he lives with 1 HP.
Barely lives. It did a little bit more than I thought, honestly. Without that boosting item, it's still +2. I guess Wolf's not too mad at this, especially depending on what he has in the back. Because Dorian did lose his Sneasler, and Rillaboom's basically gone. But that Golden Goat is in Grassy Glide range, which is huge. I'm just thinking, though, with Sneasler gone, how does Dorian actually kill Incineroar?
Incineroar's looking really, really juicy here, but the big thing here is, like, honestly, Ninetales coming in is really nice, because then you can just spam Blizzard Glide into Zoroark as well, right? Like, at this point, Goldie's going to feint to Blizzard. I would fucking hope. Part of me is thinking that it could live, but I don't think it can. So I think this is just a free potential Blizzard Clyde turn. Obviously, if Incineroar does come in, though, it could be really, really bad. I mean, I just don't know. I think you're right. Like, I think Incin, if Wolf has it, this game is cooked. We don't know what he has in the back, but I would imagine.
Well, we know
Incin's
for
part of
sure
it.
there's a Whimsicott.
That's
So
true.
even if it's Blood Moon, it might not be terrible because you have that Icy Wind right here or a Tailwind. Um, I really like not protecting with Golden Go there just because you're either living with your
Oh,
Zoroark.
the
Oh,
illusion is on.
that's such a stupid. Oh my god! And he took his glasses off.
Wait. Does Zoroark always outspeed Ninetales? It does actually, right?
Yes, it's 178,
Oh
so that was
my
really safe.
god. I
Because
didn't know
Dorian
that. I
has
thought he was
to Golden
100.
Go or this happens.
Oh my god, that was such a good turn from Wolf then. Yeah, he just swagged on him. He's gonna 4-0. He can 4-0 here if he wants it. He can just double protect. No, I don't think he can 4-0, unfortunately. I think
He'd have to double
Dorian.
switch easily, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't. You don't really want to double. I don't think it's worth double switching here.
I mean, Wolf is already probably intimidating Dorian with, the whole, like, accolades he has. If he double switches just to flex on him, it could basically hand him the second game.
I think him double switching here would be like, that would be absurd. Is he gonna double protect? Is he gonna play it safe? What's he doing
Dude,
here?
he's thinking ahead.
I just don't think he could kill him. Is the thing. He's double
Dude, why is
protecting.
he double protecting? This guy's actually pissing me off.
He's getting sweaty on him, dude. Dude, look at
He's
him.
reading the team sheet as if he doesn't know what's there. It's like the
Dude,
most standard team.
not only is he's trapping Dorian in the game. I know Dorian hit that run button right away, right? Like he slammed that run button, and Wolf's just saying, "Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for 45 seconds, and you're gonna take in the loss you just received from me." That's crazy. I mean, he's probably just thinking, but this is really hilarious, honestly.
No, it's mad funny. No, he didn't even. He's gonna have to sit through another 45 seconds.
I
But
respect
this is
it.
honestly very smart on Wolf's end because I get so anxious in the game that I feel like I don't even use time to think. But it
Hmm.
makes you play so much better if you use every possible second you have to think, which is why Wolf is so good because he's very efficient about it and very diligent about it too. Especially if you lose, but in this case he's winning.
Insane glaze there, my friend. Insane glaze. Yeah, Wolf uses time better than everyone else. I do think we used to have this discussion though. Back like I remember in like 2012, dude. We used to watch the Japanese players play the game, and we found it really interesting that they would burn down the clock almost every single time. You know, this was back in the dinosaur ages, right? Back when like you weren't even born yet. And so like it was a conversation that we were having is like should you use the entire time? And I think it is I think I'm not lying. I do think it's a great habit that you should pick up here. Can he go the
Yeah,
distance?
maybe
Will
not
he?
the entire time, just because these days it is possible to kind of lose on time.
Yeah.
But using as much time as you reasonably can and really thinking through things, like I've seen a lot of players, not just Wolf, use their time really well and,
Hmm.
make sure that they're thinking of every possible outcome, like very diligently. And I think, honestly, sometimes both of us, we play on vibes because we have a really good vibe meter. But
Hmm.
we do need to use the time more efficiently, and maybe we'll be as good as Wolf. I think we could do it.
I think we could, and I think stalling here is the optimal play. Okay, we do see Ursaluna, and honestly, I think Dorian right there, he did get the
He's doing the
information
same
he
thing.
wanted. He got the information he wanted though, right? Because he did get to see all four Pokemon of Wolf, which I think is actually like as bad as game one went, I'll take that straight to the bank just so I can see. Also, Wolf might be getting some information here as well. I think did he attack the Blood Moon? He can see if how fast this Incineroar is because I think Incineroar speeds are very important in this format, and I think being able to know specifically if it outspeeds Blood Moon or Sinnoh, that's usually the point that they go for. This could be a big information gain for Wolf because then he's like, okay, I have to worry less about Incineroar outspeeding me. But also, most of the time that Incineroar on that team is pretty slow, so you never know.
Well, that's why if I'm Dorian, I probably know the answer. I'm just clicking forfeit. But he doesn't, and he's gonna give him that information. At
Yes.
least click fake out, dude. This is where the real mind games are, when the game's already over.
Ooh, he gave him that information. That I actually think you're right. I think he should have forfeited because he got what he wanted out of that. He got to see Blood Moon, and now you just forfeit. But he is going to give Wolf unnecessary information as we go into game two. I mean, that was a pretty clean game. I mean, it was an absurdly clean game from Wolf, right? He almost 4-0'd.
Yeah.
The Zoroark, honestly, it was not even. I think what's kind of cool about the Zoroark on the team too is that sometimes it's like it's just good. It has a really, really good speed stat. It has good utility moves and Taunt and Bitter Malice. It's just kind of and Icy Wind. It's just kind of a good like Pokemon, whether you know it's a Zoroark or not.
Yeah, I think Dorian didn't weaponize his Incineroar well enough and kind of threatened that Golden Go fast enough. The CC was just barely not enough. And there we see, of course, the disguise is falling apart. You should have done that with Mimikyu in the past. He's brought it to Worlds, dude. Imagine 2017 Worlds right after he wins. He does that every single round, takes his glasses off. Um, but no, Dorian can win this game. I really think Incineroar is an issue, and forcing that Terra on Golden Go seems doable. But before we go into how they go into game two, we got to talk about the Drip War. Dorian, I do appreciate he's got a simple fit on, stream appropriate, and he's a COVID cautious king. But I really do like Wolf's shirt here. It's a really nice button up. It's pretty ornate. I like the design.
Yeah, it's also like, I think it's a new one, right? Like I know the classic Wolf
You know his
shirts.
wardrobe.
I know his fucking fits at this point, dog. Like when I go to a tournament and I see him in day two, I know some of his classic fits. And he added a new one to the wardrobe, dog. He added a new one, and so I'm
You're
happy
not
to see
wrong,
it.
dude.
Yeah,
I
and
had a
you
similar thought. I was like,
and
I've
you
never seen that
know,
one.
you know that you were thinking the exact same thing. That this is a brand new fit for everyone involved in this match. But I got to give it to Wolf. I got to give it to Wolf. Not even out of glaze. Like I will be objective in the Drip War always, but in this case, I do got to give it to him. He does win the Drip War like cleanly.
I agree. I think that's a wonderful shirt. But I have to say, Dorian, you could have the best shirt under that jacket, but it's zipped up. I like the shoes, and I really do respect the mask.
I respect the drip from Dorian too. I wouldn't say he's like an auto loss this time around, but I think the shirt's fire. But now we're gonna see Ursaluna and Whimsicott this time into Golden Go Instant. I mean, honestly, I respect the lead from Wolf as well, and it's actually the real guys this time, which is pretty fun. But yeah, I think this is a good lead. It's a good lead in.
I think Wolf's saying, I'm gonna set up Tailwind and just shit out damage, try and stop me. I pretty much always like protecting here. I feel like it's an unnecessary risk to attack. And obviously Dorian has to think about, is one of these Zoroark right now? Am I gonna get Icy Winded? I think he's always slamming that fake out into the Blood Moon. And maybe, I don't know. I'd be scared of Zoroark Bitter Malicing me. I don't want to Terra though.
It's kind of an awkward turn for sure. I don't know. I think if I was Dorian, I would consider just like fake out, make it rain, right? Like that feels like a decent play. Okay, we're gonna see Instant actually withdraw.
It's an even better play. Protect, probably go to Rillaboom.
Oh, that's nasty work. That's nice. He knows it's
Because
probably
then
the
you
Blood
get
Moon.
to scout whether the Whimsicott's a Zoroark or not. And you're predicting this Ursaluna to probably protect, but if it doesn't, it was honestly gonna go for Earth Power.
Oh wow, he just left the Golden Go like open to an Earth Power, and he's just gonna make it rain and one shot this Whimsicott.
I think we've been vastly underestimating Dorian. It wasn't Wolf that was selling the last game, it was Dorian. He could have clicked forfeit at any point, but he just fucking he just drew up the next like 5 turns already in the last game. He knew what was gonna happen. This was a perfect turn on his end.
And we actually see Zoroark in the back. That's really interesting. It's not going to come out, but it is going to be Golden Go now. I do think it's kind of fun that, like, now, if Zoroark in the back's crazy work, too, because now Dorian's thinking the same thing. Like, is it him, right? Like, do I have to worry about him? Wolf's going crazy here. What? Well, I guess, low-key, it is... Oh, my God, I didn't even think about this. But Zoroark was, like, being immune to Ghost, it's actually so fucking scary because you're like... That could be Zoroark. And if I Shadow Ball into Zoroark, I'm going to feel so shitty. I'm going to have so much negative momentum. I feel like Wolf is totally leveraging the Zoroark here in this turn.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, which makes it scary if Wolf actually did switch it in.
Yeah.
But I really like this because Dorian's, Goldie's at -1 at this point. So Terra Normaling means that no matter what, you're going to survive this turn. Even from a Grassy Glide, make it rain, and you get a free Blood Moon off and a free plot.
And we're actually going to see a Terra here from Dorian as well. I assume it's on Goldie,
Probably
right?
Goldie. Yeah.
Honestly, I was a little surprised he didn't do it on the first turn. I thought that was balls of steel right there. Like, he's like, I know exactly what you're doing, dude. I'm not falling for it here. He came to play
He
in
had
this
the
game
lines
too.
already, dude. He fucking knew there was no way he had the Terra. Yeah, and I think that's just not going to be enough even after the Life Orb. But I could be wrong. It's a really frail bear.
The thing is too is like I worry for the big thing is Wolf's team is so weak to Incineroar that I am a little worried that if Ursula does faint right here right now, can he win with Zora Golden Go? I don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't think so. That is a real problem with the team, but he doesn't go for it. He goes for a Shadow Ball, and it's not going to be enough. Just barely not enough. That -1 from the previous Make It Rain carrying Wolf here.
Yeah,
Not
wow.
carrying, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised he went for the ball. He's getting him every single turn right now, and Zorak is waiting in the back and cannot disguise itself right now, which is really funny. And we're gonna see Sneasler come in. I like the Pokemon that Dorian's bringing though, because I think that Wolf's team just seems so weak to like Sneasler when it gets going. Like, because how are you supposed to really kill Sneasler in Tailwind, right? Like, because it ignores Tailwind with that Unburden. So I do like the way Dorian's played this, and I like the Pokemon he's brought. But this turn is a little
Yeah,
bit
I mean,
tricky.
I think
Actually,
this
is it?
game was really well played because the only thing that pressures Dorian's Instant in this mode is that Blood Moon, and Sneasler puts constant pressure on it, and you just kind of have it with Golden being such a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm not seeing the out for Wolf.
I think we're gonna get game 3 because I think all you have to do, I think it's kind of a read. I think you could go for CC Shadow Ball though, right? I think you could opt to. Okay, I'm down for Protect. I'm
You
down
need
for
to
that.
probably make it rain.
Yeah, I think you just double Protect the Stall Tailwind. Oh,
And Wolf also going for the Protect, not wanting to lose his Golden just yet.
yeah. I think no. Dorian's play is so safe because you that way you bait out a Protect, and so now you're freely able to target your choice if you want to, right? Like now you can kill Golden Go. Granted, he does have access to Blood Moon at this point, but I think if you just kill Golden Go, you should win, right? Like,
You should just CC the Ursaluna and make it rain, right?
you think so? I'm thinking kill Golden Go and make it rain, because then
How do you
Sneasler
kill
will
Golden with what?
acrobatics.
Does not kill, bro.
It doesn't kill. All right, then you just CC there.
I do not think it doesn't have Terraflying.
But then what if you get hit by Wolf's Shadow Ball? Doesn't it's not Life Orb. It probably doesn't get the
It's also not
range.
faster. Oh,
Tailwind's
you're
up,
saying you the opposing Golden Go? Yeah. No, you should totally live that because it's not Life Orb.
Okay, then I think you just CC Make It Rain. I like CC Make It Rain. I agree with you.
think
I was
there's no
thinking
reason
about
not to
Life
do
Orb.
that.
I was thinking about Life Orb, but Wolf is Metal Coat. Wolf's freaking out here. He doesn't know what to do. I think Wolf should always just make
Honestly,
it rain.
I think if he switches out here, he might be able to win.
I
With the
like
Icy
this
Blade.
play from Wolf, but I think that Dorian should just CC. I think the play we came up with is probably the best one, even though it just loses the Zoroark switch in.
God damn, but it's like, what else can you do? Because acrobatics is not killing. I guess you have to acrobatics
Ow! What the
the Zoroark
fuck?
switch in, predicting it. That does so much. Metal Coat really proving its worth there. It
Holy
doesn't matter if Shadow
fuck!
Ball's not killing. Just make it rain. It does like the same amount. He
Oh,
plotted? What is wrong with this guy?
holy shit! He flew too close to the sun right there. Okay.
Dorian, more like Icarus, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I don't know. I respect a double nasty plot. I actually, going into this regional, I used Golden Go, and that was something that I tried to pull off in my play a little bit more because I think a double plot is nasty work, and sometimes you just win games off of it. But I don't think this is one of those games. Wolf almost just
Did
ran.
Wolf just quick run? Wait, what is
Yeah,
happening?
he almost ran. He almost ran.
I
He
think
saw
he had a
Incineroar.
shot there, man.
Yeah, he did. Dorian didn't know about the third win con, or the second win con. Just having Wolf Click run. Yeah, but I think Zoroark
Yeah,
just
I
wins
think-
now, right?
I think so, honestly. I feel like there's no reason not to just double protect, even though he's given us a little bit of a dance with these screens.
Yeah, I think Double Protect should just win the game, and then
Then you just bitter malice that Goldie.
I think you just Icy Wind though. I think you just Icy Wind make it rain.
What if you miss?
I think you want Icy Wind for that Incineroar though, right? Unless Ursaluna, I think Ursaluna is
Just do it
healthy
next
enough.
round.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and Ursuluna is really healthy still, so if you get rid of this Goldie, you just win.
Man, that Zork being in the back was so huge for Wolf there. Like, just switching it in on that CC was nice.
I mean, yeah, it really shows why it's such a good Pokemon in the format right now. Its speed tier and Icy Wind is just so good. Its typing and ability is so funny because it's kind of a gimmick. It makes you think that you really don't bring it in the back, but Wolf showing its utility as just a Pokemon in general. It's not just the gimmick.
Yeah, it's true. I think the big part of their team is that it isn't a gimmick, like you're saying. Like, I think it's just good in the format. Yeah, he's gonna go for Icy Wind. He's following the battle room technique there, slowing him down.
Yeah, I mean, you are maybe the Wolf Whisperer. They're calling you that. Wolf Squared, some say.
Are you sure Bitter Malice kills Golden Go from this range?
Um, I'm not 100% certain, but I would probably bet my life on it.
I think that now he's gonna go for Icy Wind though. I think with Ursaluna coming in, I don't know. I'm a little bit afraid this guy's gonna live.
He's a bit of a risk taker. Yeah, might as well just Icy Wind. It's 95% accurate.
Yeah,
I trust it.
And if you miss the game, oh, he's only +1 on that Goldie. Let's see it. Oh, he's gonna protect Bitter Malice. I guess. I mean,
That's a bit crazy.
I don't think that. I think you always just Hyper Voice, right?
No, because it's not Icy Winded.
Oh, I guess you could say like, okay, I see what he's going for. Protect works because then if it doesn't kill, it will be at neutral. So then you're hopefully gonna live the turn next turn anyways. Like because
Fun fact, you would totally die still.
because it would be single target.
But it would die to Life Orb before then. See?
Okay.
He can't actually kill it without dying to Life Orb, which is why this play always works.
What if he went for another Nest? Oh, he can't go for a Nest because of the stupid Sash. Yeah, okay. Wolf clearly showing why he's one of the greatest of all time. Completely wins the game on the mechanics. He does not let his opponent have a chance. That Protect was perfect and beautiful. And now the game is cooked because the instant slowed down, Ursaluna's too healthy, and it's time for Blood Moon or Earth Power. Whatever he wants. Dealer's choice, he can kill him.
I have to say something insane just happened. That Golden Go used its Life Orb, clicked Make It Rain while it was Terra Watered, and it just started pouring outside my window. I'm not even shitting you.
I do hear it.
That's gotta mean something. The Water Terror did that.
The Water Terror brought him down. He's going to go for Icy Wind just in case. And here comes... Please be Blood Moon. I think Blood Moon's the sickest one.
The animation is really good. They did a good job.
They did for once. It's going to be Blood Moon. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I wish Wolf just wore the glasses anytime this guy's was there. Like, every single game. And so it's basically a tell to the opponent that Zork's there. But he just commits to it.
Wolf takes the game pretty cleanly. I mean, that was a clean set from him. I think he approached that matchup really well. It looked a little bit dicey in game 2, but even then, when Dorian got those terms right, Zora came through and clutched it out. Like, Zora Golden Go was just a real big menace for that team to deal with. And I think it shows the power of Zoroark in that case.
Yeah, it also just shows the power of using like a team that's not common. Takes the opponent a little bit of time to figure out. I bet you Dorian's wishing he could have just a few more matches into that, and I think he'd figure out his matchup a little bit cleaner. And he didn't play bad by any means. It's just really difficult to figure this stuff out on the fly.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, when I played Aaron Trailer in day 1, like, I was shitting my pants. That was so scary to play at fucking 1-1. But in day 2, when
he is a doctor, so...
He is a doctor. But then when I played Yuki in day 2, I was like, okay, I slept on it because I knew all 3 of them were in day 2, and I really wanted to win this tour. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to, like, kind of think about what I would like to do into the team. And once I had that time to think about it, it was... I mean, Yuki and I still played 3 games. It was incredibly close. I had a clutch survive, but I do think I felt a little bit more confident into the team overall, like just playing it, right? And so I'm very curious to see how, when we watch the set tomorrow, how Alex, with that time, right? Because he watched this stream match, I'm sure he thought about it. Let's see how he approaches the matchup. So remember to subscribe to see that content tomorrow.
I am really excited to break that one down too, but thank you so much for watching this one. We hope you enjoyed it. Got a little bit of analysis, a little bit of Wolf Glaze on the way too. It's what we do on here. And yeah, I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.